Hi everyone, welcome to Lola's Frugal Life. This is episode 30. This is the weekly episode where I share my meal plan with you for the upcoming week to hopefully give you some ideas or help you get on track with your meal plan. Please stick around for a few short words from our sponsor and we'll get right into the episode. Thanks. Okay, so it's time to go over the weekly meal plan for the upcoming week. I start mine on Saturday. So I'm recording, I put this out on Wednesday so that if you did want to follow this plan, you'll have time to go shopping to get your groceries in time for when the meal plan starts on Friday. So as I've discussed before, I do my meal planning, like I just said, on the meal plan starts Saturday and it goes through Friday, and I go grocery shopping on Thursday. That way there's always that one day cushion in there just in case something goes wrong and I can't get to the store on Thursday. But I try really hard to always make sure I do go on Thursday, if at all possible, just to kind of stick to my routine and getting that done and, having all the plan work out properly. So this week I have, for Saturday, I am going to be doing an air fryer whole chicken. Now I did have that on last week's meal plan, but things got messed up. I think Friday night I wound up having a really tiring day at work, and then I couldn't cook dinner quick enough when I got home before we were going to go ride our horses at a certain time, and then by the time we got back it was just late and I was tired, so we wound up ordering out, which we very, very rarely do, but we decided to order out that night. So that air fryer whole chicken got shifted from last week into this week's meal plan. So that, even though I have it down as the air fryer whole chicken, I do think when I go to make that, I'm actually going to try to make it in the Instant Pot. I don't know if I mentioned that in last week's meal plan, but I saw where you can pressure cook the whole chicken, and then when it's done, you kind of put the pressure cooker on the saute mode and brown the top of the breast, the skin part. So I'm curious about how that would come out, and I'm thinking I might try that on the day that we do the air fryer chicken. So that's going to be for Saturday. And just so you know too, if you haven't listened before, I pretty much just plan dinners. Lunches are usually leftovers or sandwiches or frozen pizza or something like that. I don't really plan lunches unless they're more like a leftover type meal. Like if I'm using up, say if I have I think I talked about in my Zero Food Waste episode, say if we have tacos, I always make taco pizza for lunch that Saturday. So the only time I really plan lunches like that is if I'm going to be using up leftovers. So anyway, so we're just going to go through the dinners. So then for Sunday, I have Jenny O's Best Ever Meatloaf, and we make that with turkey, but I think the recipe, let's see, does the recipe call for turkey? Oh, yes, because Jenny O is a turkey brand. So, so that calls for ground turkey, but you probably could make it with ground beef too. But anyway, we really like that recipe. So it's called Jenny, JENNIE -O, like Jenny O's Best Ever Meatloaf, and I got that from allrecipes.com. And just so you know too, I do post as many recipes as I can on the Facebook site, which there's a link to that in the show notes, and I will also tell you how to access that Facebook site at the end of the episode as well. So we're going to have Jenny O's Best Ever Meatloaf, shells and cheese, just like the box shells and cheese, and a frozen vegetable, whatever I happen to have in the freezer. So that's for Sunday. Monday is going to be hamburgers with pork and beans, cucumber salad, and Instant Pot potato salad. So for the Instant Pot potato salad, it's kind of weird. I don't actually follow the Instant Pot potato salad recipe in full. That recipe is from pressurecookrecipes.com, and it's just called Instant Pot potato salad. But what I do is I follow it up to the point of cooking the potatoes, because I really like cooking the potatoes in the Instant Pot, and I like how this recipe does it. You basically put the water and vinegar and I think salt, if I remember right, in the water in the Instant Pot, and then you cube the potatoes and you put them in the water and you pressure cook them in there. So the potatoes get kind of infused with a little bit of the vinegar flavor, and I just really like how it comes out. So I kind of use that to cook the potatoes, and then I go to my regular potato salad recipe, which is just like the traditional like Hellmann's recipe. And I'll use that to make the actual, like to do like the dressing, which is just basically like mayo with like vinegar and like salt and pepper or whatever. And then I'll put like hard-boiled eggs in there. So I was going to do that. And I was also going to do cucumber salad. And I don't have a recipe for that, but that's just something that I used to have growing up. And it's basically just like you chop up a cucumber and you put like like equal parts of mayonnaise, vinegar, and then like a teaspoon of sugar. And you just kind of make like a cucumber salad with it. So we were going to have that. And pork and beans probably too, like a can of pork and beans. So that's Monday. Just to remind you too, you'll probably notice sometimes these, if you start listening for a while and you're following the meal plan, you might notice that some of them repeat a lot. That's because that's what I do. To save time and money and effort in this meal planning process, just because it's a busy time of life and we're trying to save money to meet financial goals, I do a rotation. So like hamburgers we're having this Monday. That means we had them 2 Mondays ago and we'll have them 2 Mondays from now. So I have kind of like a plan that I follow, and as soon as I update, as soon as like Monday passes and okay, we had our hamburgers this Monday, I will go 2 weeks ahead in my meal plan and I'll put them on the plan. So same goes for Tuesday. So Tuesday we alternate either tacos one night, which is what we had tonight, or Chipotle night, which is what we're going to be doing this upcoming Tuesday. And Chipotle is not ordering out. It's we make like Chipotle bowls. I just do like some broiled chicken. We make brown rice, shredded cheddar cheese, sour cream, black beans. We just put out all that kind of stuff and we make bowls. So we do that every other Tuesday, on the Tuesday that we're not having tacos. So we alternate the two of those. Then for Wednesday, I don't know that I've had this on the meal plan before. I think I might have wound up making this, but I don't know if I had it on the plan. But this is called the Best Instant Pot Pork Tenderloin, and it's from thekitchen.com, but it's THEKITCHN. It's not like fully spelled out kitchen. It's like doesn't have the E in it. It's on, that's the website that it's on. And again, I'll post most of these on the Facebook site. That is so good. The pork tenderloin comes out so delicious in the Instant Pot. I really, really liked it. So we're having that again, because the pack of pork tenderloin that I bought was like a 2-pack. I got it at BJ's, so I wanted to use up the other one. So I put that on the plan again. And with that, I'm making easy rice baked casserole. That's from foodnetwork.com. I think I had this on my meal plan maybe 2 weeks ago. And we really liked that. Especially one of my daughters really liked it a lot, and she's a vegetarian, so she doesn't always eat. Well, she never eats the meat, but the side dishes are kind of hard for her. I try and make some side dishes that kind of have some substance that can at least be a meal for her. So I'm doing the easy rice baked casserole. It's kind of like a casserole with like cooked rice. It's got milk, egg in it, cheddar cheese, and frozen spinach, and we really liked it. And with that, I'm making air fryer roasted cauliflower or broccoli. I'm not sure which. It says cauliflower and broccoli. I'm usually too lazy to do both together, so I usually just, when I'm at the store, I either pick up cauliflower or I pick up broccoli, and I'll chop it up and cook it in the air fryer, and it comes out really good. If you don't have an air fryer, you could always just roast it in the oven. So that's Wednesday. Then Thursday, this is a new recipe I haven't tried before yet, so hopefully it's good. It's from Damn Delicious, DAMN, delicious.net, and it's called Slow Cooker Corn Chowder. So it sounded really good. It's like diced tomatoes, corn. It says bacon, but I probably won't put bacon in it because my daughter won't eat it then. But it's just kind of like a corn chowder, just like a simple corn chowder in the air fryer, in the crock pot. I hope you guys can't hear my dogs barking. I'm trying to sit in a quiet area, and I can hear them barking through the door. I hope you guys can't hear them too much. Anyway, so we're going to do that corn chowder, and we're going to do grilled cheese. So that's something that we kind of usually try and do on Thursdays. It's either like a soup and grilled cheese or breakfast for dinner, because that's the night I shop. So I try and make it like a really simple meal. So like that night I can put the corn chowder in the crock pot in the morning, and then when I get home from grocery shopping, all I have to do is just cook up some grilled cheese real quick, and then we're done for that meal. So then on Friday, so this is the last day of the meal plan for the week, we're going to be doing Chef John's sausage and shrimp jambalaya. And that's from allrecipes.com. And it's basically just like a simple jambalaya recipe. Last time I actually wound up getting like super lazy, and I didn't feel like doing all the different vegetables and the tomatoes and like the whole everything. And what I wound up doing was just basically like sauteing up the shrimp with like the chicken broth and the well, actually I didn't use chicken broth, I used vegetable broth so that my daughter would eat it. So she's not actually a vegetarian, she's a pescatarian, so she'll eat like fish and stuff. So I just took the shrimp and like cut up peppers and like a vegetable broth and just kind of cooked it up. And then on the side I did like the sausage, like I don't know how you say that, like the andouille or whatever, you know, that kind of sausage that goes in jambalaya. I cooked that up on the side so that those of us that eat sausage can add that. And then I just did like brown rice on the side. So it was actually really good. I just didn't feel like doing the whole jambalaya thing, but I kind of got enough pieces of it that it turned out really good. So we're going to have that. Again, I may or may not do the full recipe. So that's what's on the plan for this week. If you don't want to follow my exact recipes, obviously I'm sure there's many things on here that you don't eat, everyone eats differently, or you know, whatever, but I'm just hoping that by doing these episodes each week that it'll motivate you to sit down and take the time to plan out your plan out your meals, and you know, maybe just help get you set up for the week upcoming. So that's it for today, and thank you so much for listening. Oh yeah, Facebook group, I don't want to forget. So if you want to like my Facebook page, send me a message, see the recipes, post a comment, anything like that. It's facebook.com/Lola's Frugal Life. That's all one word, no apostrophe. And the group. Sorry. It's there's also a group, a Facebook group, like a private user listener group. And it's facebook.com/Lola's Frugal Life. I'm sorry, facebook.com/groups/Lola's Frugal Life. And you can submit a request to join the group. I'm hoping to build a nice community there where we could share different ideas and tips and ask for opinions and things like that. So if you submit a request, I will approve you. Otherwise, you could just go to the Facebook page, send me a message. And like I said, all these recipes, well, not all of them, but all the ones that I have links to, I will be posting them on the site. The ones that I've repeated, I'm going to try not to post on the site so that we don't keep reposting the same ones. But for the most part, they'll all be on there. So anyway, that's it. Thanks so much for listening. Have an awesome night.